We've got passengers on board today doing out and about tours. You guys have all got out and about stickers on. We've got passengers doing Swan Valley tours. You guys have got Swan Valley stickers on, and we have passengers doing the Perth famous wine cruise. You guys should all have little coloured wristbands on by this point. So we're going to spend the morning together. We're heading up to Sanderford Winery. It's going to take us just over 2 hours to get up to Sanderford, so we'll be there at around about midday. We're going to have we're going to do 4 lovely Swan Valley wine tastings on our way up the river. We're going to enjoy a little cheese plate. We're going to listen to Andrew's excellent commentary. We're going to have a lovely, relaxing morning together. Then when we get up to Sanderford, we're going to tie up alongside their private jetty there, and my Swan Valley tours and my out and about tours. You guys are going to hop on your buses, speed off into the distance, never to be seen or heard from again. I'm sure you're going to have a wonderful afternoon though, because I know you do visit the chocolate factory, and really any day that includes that can't possibly be bad, can it? My Perth famous wine cruise passengers, you guys stuck with me all day. I heard an "oh," that's not what I expect. No, it's like a "yay." So when we get up to Sanderford, guys, we're going to take a little stroll up the hill there to the estate. We're going to watch a short little 10-minute documentary all about the philosophy and the process behind the wonderful wines they make there at Sanderford. We're going to take a suspended walkway tour through the wine production sheds. We're going to do a lovely seated wine tasting of 6 of the beautiful wines across the range there at Sanderford. My personal favourite is the rosé. Please do let me know what you think once you've tried it. Then we're going to enjoy a lovely 2-course lunch, and then after that we usually have around about half an hour to head on through to the cellar door there at Sanderford, where you all receive 25% off everything today for a bit more shopping, a bit more tasting, and then at 2:30 we'll head back down the hill for a 2:45 departure. That's 2:30 for a 2:45 departure. We'll serve dessert and tea and coffee on the boat, and then half an hour later at 3:15 we'll open up the bar for your complimentary, not compulsory wine service for this afternoon. Now, we do like to practice a responsible service of alcohol here at Captain Cook Cruises. So this morning it is all table service, so myself and Lisa will bring the wine to you. This afternoon it is bar service only, so you'll need to visit us down the back there. That's just so we can make sure you can walk from the front of the boat to the back of the boat without falling over. If you can't do that, we might have to ask you to have a little glass of water. Alright, Lisa and I are going to bring around your first tasting now. Please don't drink it yet. We're going to do it all together once everyone's got one. So this first white that I'm bringing around for you now, this one is the Citella Silk, which is a lovely medium dry white blend. It's a mix of Chenin, Verdelho and Chardonnay grapes. Very nice and smooth. My personal favourite that we have on the boat this month. The second white we're going to be tasting is the Garben Estate Chenin, which is a little bit sweeter than this one. So if you like your whites a little bit sweeter, I dare say you'll very much enjoy the Garben Estate Chenin. Our 2 reds for this morning, which you'll find over the page of your tasting notes if you're having a read along with me, is the Citella Shiraz Grenache Tempranillo, which is a nice light Shiraz blend, quite an unusual blend with the Grenache in there. It's got a little bit of a peppery kick to finish it off. And our final red for this morning will be the Garben Estate Cabernet Merlot, which is a lovely, nice, soft, smooth, well-bodied red just to finish off the morning for us. Alright, how are we going, Lise? We're nearly there?
Excuse me, what did you say the first white was again?
The first one, this is the Citella Silk. So it's Citella's version of like a classic dry. Classic white. It's coming! Gosh! We've only got 2 hands each, darling. Alright. Has everyone got a glass of wine in front of them now?
Yes.
Yes? Excellent. Me too. So my loves, we're going to go through the 5 S's of wine tasting, which is just a little wine appreciation technique to help you really get the most out of your wine. So to start off with, we're going to hold our glass by the stem. Because this is a white wine, it's nice and cold, it's beautifully chilled. We don't want to heat it up with our natural body temperature, so hold your glass by the stem. And then if you're feeling really fancy, you can stick your pinky out as well. Now, S number 1 is sight. pretty self-explanatory. Have a look at it. Tilt your glass to the side there. Look through the lip of the wine. You're looking for things like colour and clarity. You want to make sure that there's no bits in it. If it's cloudy, send it back. Your white wine should be nice and clear, just like water. So that's number one, sight. Number two is swirl. So swirl it around in your glass there. That's going to help to aerate your wine. It's going to make the aroma a bit more prevalent. And it's also going to help us to see the legs, which are those teardrop shapes that form on the side of our glass. Now, they're an indicator of the sugar content of a wine. So this one is a medium dry, so it's not particularly sweet. So it doesn't have especially good legs, not like Lisa. But something really sweet, a lovely dessert wine like a muscat or a tokay, something like that, will have really, really well-defined legs that are going to take ages and ages to roll down the side of the glass there. So that's 1 and 2. We've got sight and swirl. Number 3 is sniff. So I want you to stick your nose right in the glass there. Don't be shy. Give it a good old sniff. Supposedly 80% of things that you like the smell of, you will also like the taste of. So if you like the smell of something, there's a pretty strong chance you're going to like the taste of it. And number 4, which I know you've all been waiting for, is sip. I'll just demonstrate that for you now. Happy Wednesday. That takes the edge off. No, so that perhaps was more of a skull than a sip, so don't do that. Do as I say, not as I do. And number 5, which obviously I didn't do, is savour. So I want you to hold that wine in your mouth, roll it around a bit, take note of the different areas of your palate that are picking up the sweetness or maybe the tartness. I always like to categorise my wine into 2 different categories. Wine that I really like and wine that I'll drink if there's nothing else available. So there we have it, my darlings. We've got our 5 S's of wine tasting. So we've got sight, swirl, sniff, sip and savour. And if you take that technique out with you when you're next out fine dining, the wait staff will think you're some kind of fancy critic and you'll get really, really good service. So that's my present to you. Alright, my love, so in front of us at the moment we've got the Satella Silk. Lisa and I are going to pop round now with a little cheese plate for you all to enjoy. In about 20 minutes we'll be back around with your second white, which will be the Garben Estate Chenin. I'm going to hand you back to Andrew now and I'll talk to you all a little bit later on. Thank you.